Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Thursday, July 2nd, 2020. I'm doing energy check-in for Twin Flames today. Just a reminder, I'm not going to be doing any videos this weekend, guys. I am going out of town to visit family. So, I'll maybe do a mini collective tomorrow on my community tab. I may not. Just depends on how I'm feeling, okay? So let's get this underway here. Wow. So I mean, when the repeat cards come out, I know that there's just obviously it's just being beaten into us, right? Again, Divine Feminine, I feel like a lot of you at this point are just, you're triggered. Number one, you're triggered. Number two, you're trying to confront these triggers, okay? Some of you have put up your boundaries quite a bit. Some of you put up your boundaries with your counterpart. Some of you had said no more. Some of you have walked away. Some of you energetically cut them off. Some of you, this also pertains to a karmic situation. Some of you have finally put up your boundaries in a karmic situation. You finally have had enough. You know, you're finally triggered to the point where you're like, you know what? No, I'm not taking anybody's crap. I'm not taking my counterpart's crap. I'm not taking your crap. I'm, you know, basically saying, no, I'm done. I'm done. Like, this has lit a fire up under my butt. I'm moving forward. A lot of fire here. Okay. So that tells me that, you know, there's a lot of triggering going back and forth in the connections. Some of you may be feeling this with your counterparts. Some of you may already know what's going on with your counterpart and you know it's triggering you right now. Some of you have had to put up your boundaries because of the triggering going back and forth, okay? But I also feel like a lot of you right now are just trying to put up boundaries with your ego because your ego has been wreaking havoc on you, okay? And it has been, okay? Ego has been horrible this year, all right? For some of you, there's a tower coming, or you are going through one right now, or you just recently went through one that basically established this, that you have been an ego. And some of you are really upset that you've been an ego. You feel really, really betrayed that you've been an ego about your connection, about maybe a karmic situation, just in general. Like, some of you are just like, why have I been deceived by my own ego? Don't beat yourself up. Just learn and move forward, okay? There's nothing you can do about the past, you know, but accept it as a learning experience and move on, okay? As long as it helped you better yourself, that's the point, okay? But yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of you are just really triggered, like, maybe triggered by some information you're getting from Source too. I really, really feel this right now, guys. Our connections with Source are getting stronger, and it's because of what's going on right now, what's going on in the world. I mean, look, it's all in your face. It's all right there. Like, those of us who are awakened, seeing what's happening, all know the truth. We all know the truth, okay? And a lot of us right now are just kind of riding the wave. We're just kind of like not trying to get involved in it. Just be like, you know what, raise my vibration. I'm not going to read the news. I'm not going to pay attention to it because I know it's all orchestrated. It's all fake, right? And nothing we see right now is real. I'm telling you, nothing we see right now is real. It's orchestrated. It's being guided by a darker force, you know. And, you know, if you don't know that, then, well, I'm sorry to I'm not sorry. Wake up, okay? Wake up. And some of you are getting these downloads. Some of you are getting, like, this realization that things that are happening right now are just not real. And some of this is triggering you because some of your deep-rooted beliefs are probably being turned upside down, okay? And this is affecting the connection, okay? This is going back and forth in the connection. Like, I feel like both counterparts right now, it's not just the world at large. Everything that's going on in the world is basically a reflection of what is happening inside. A lot of us are coming to the conclusion that the things we have believed in our lives are absolute nonsense. Nonsense. Okay? Some of us are feeling betrayed by this. We're feeling betrayed by parents. We're feeling betrayed by the school system. We're feeling betrayed by ourselves right now. Like, you know, it's like, well, who do I believe? Who do I trust? Yourself. If what you're seeing doesn't make sense, if what you're seeing looks off, probably is. Okay? Trust your inner guidance. Okay? Trust your inner guidance. That's the best guidance you have. You know, and I've been persecuted all my life for saying things as, you know, just saying things for what they are, because I see things for what they are, and I will call them out accordingly. I get you know, I get all sorts of crap for that. Always have, and at this point I'm just kind of used to it, you know. You try to tell people that, you know, what they're seeing is an illusion, and they're just like, yeah, well, I'm like, you know, and that's fine. That's your reality. That's fine. That's your reality, that's fine, but it's not necessarily the truth. But my job is mainly to point it out. You can choose to believe it or not, up to you. And I know that there is a split coming. Like, a lot of us are going to be persecuted. A lot of us who are on these spiritual journeys and these connections, you know, a lot of us are going to be persecuted. I've been saying this for a hot minute, okay? We are going to be persecuted. More so than we probably have in our entire lives. And I'll tell you, most light workers, we've been persecuted our entire lives, okay? Because we just see things differently. We see the truth. We call things for what they are. We see through the bull crap, okay? We will call you out on your crap. Okay? And if it triggers you, good. That's what it was supposed to do. So I'm just saying, unapologetically, absolutely will always call things out as I see them. Okay? So Divine Masculine here. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So we got the Four of Wands followed by the Moon. This tells me Divine Masculine is facing some major illusions in their situations. These foundations are nothing but illusions. So some of them who are in karmic situations are seeing this, okay? Some of them who are in partnerships, maybe marriages, whatever, they're seeing through it. They're seeing through the bullcrap, okay? They're seeing things for what they are. They're seeing that, you know, these connections, you know, specifically the connection with Divine Feminine is true. It's real. It's in their face. It's in their face. Okay. Some of them may be getting dreams. Some of them may be getting, you know, some, all sorts of things. Actually, it's really interesting because when I went to shuffle my deck, my Oracle deck, when I split it in half to shuffle it, turned upside down on one side. It was completely upside down. It wasn't like this. It was like this side, but one of them was turned upside down like this. The card that was on it said, "This silence sucks." Okay? So I'm telling you, like, messages are coming through to Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine knows what's going on now. Some Divine Masculines may want to talk to their Divine Feminine about this, but they're afraid to, especially because of maybe their previous behavior, or they feel foolish, or they feel like, you know, maybe Divine Feminine has moved on. And I will say, a lot of Divine Feminines have. A lot of Divine Feminines have, you know, stepped into mission. There's a plan B, whatever. But this was needing to happen for Divine Masculine to trigger, to be like, oh, crap, right? So Divine Masculine, you know, coming back into, okay, well, what is truth? What is reality? Some of them are seeing the truth for what it is. They are seeing the truth for what it is, and it's not what they thought it was. It's not. Okay? And these are hard truths, I do feel. A lot of them are falling on their butt, okay? Some of them are very, very regretful. There's a lot of guilt coming in. There's a lot of feeling sorry for oneself coming in here. You know, disappointment. Some of them are disillusioned. Some of them are so disillusioned right now that they don't even know what to do. And they're like, so which way do I go now? Everything that I thought is a lie. Now I'm stuck in this situation that I don't know how to get out of now. And now I have nobody to talk to about it. Well, Divine Masculine, your move. Your move. All right, let's take a look at Divine Feminine. All right, let's get one more. Okay, wow. Okay, so Divine Feminine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Divine Feminine is definitely in the middle of closing some cycles here, as I stated at the beginning of the reading. Okay, and this could be a karmic cycle with your counterpart. It could be, you know, an actual karmic situation. Some of you are just closing that chapter of your life, and that's exactly what you need to be doing. And this is interesting because we've got the Four of Wands in reverse for Divine Feminine. We have the Four of Wands in the upright for the Divine Masculine. So again, you know, Divine Feminine also going through a transition here, realizing that, you know, the foundations that were holding her up, that she believed in, the things that she thought she knew, just crumbling, completely off balance, going through transition, okay? Nothing is stable because nothing has integrity at this point in her, you know, it's like you're seeing things for what they are, and you're seeing that the foundations, the things that you've believed are no longer serving you. They're not made, there's just no integrity there. There's no truth there. Okay. And for some of you, this might be the connection itself, might be the connection with your counterpart, and that's why you've walked away from it. But a lot of you, I just feel it's a karmic situation. Okay. It's a karmic cycle that's ending, whether that be with your counterpart or with an actual karmic person or a situation. Okay. So Divine Feminine going through some massive transitions right now, learning, you know, she has her destiny in her hands. This has always been the case. The only one holding Divine Feminine back is Divine Feminine. Right? Okay. And so there's this, again, kind of like, you know, this whole betrayal feeling betrayed by, you know, illusion, feeling betrayed by herself. Like, oh my God, I've been holding myself back the entire time. This is nobody else's fault. This is my fault. Then comes in the self-loathing. Get out of that. Get out of that. Just learn the lesson already, Divine Feminine, and move on. But I'm telling you, like, and then we got the moon in reverse. Okay, so obviously mirroring here majorly, okay, because Divine Masculine, both those cards, the Four of Wands and the moon, were in the upright, and Divine Feminine has them both in the reverse. So major mirroring going on here, right? So Divine Feminine, I do feel that you've got to get yourself out of this energy. Some of you are seriously lingering in this victim mode mentality, feeling sorry for yourself. Stop. Okay? Because the longer you sit in that energy, the worse you're going to feel. You're going to get dragged down, and it's going to be harder and harder to get yourself out of it. Okay? So just don't do it to yourself. Okay? Everything's fine. It's okay. It's a learning experience. There's no failure. Remember that. Okay? So connecting energies. I mean, I feel a recede of the sexual energy right now, because I feel like both counterparts right now are really in themselves. They're really into themselves right now, like trying to figure out the emotions, trying to figure out what they need to do in some of these karmic situations, how to release some codependency here, dealing with their illusions. Okay, so like the sexual energy doesn't even seem to really be coming through that strongly, honestly. Even though we have a bunch of fire here, I really feel like this is more an internal struggle that's going on right here. Okay. So, and some of the motivation within the connection has kind of depleted. Like, I just feel like this overwhelming, I don't want to do this anymore. That kind of feeling. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't even want to face what I'm feeling right now. And that's in the connection. It's like, I don't want to face what I'm feeling with the connection. And again, we're kind of in this confusion energy of, well, if I'm not supposed to be in union with my person, I don't know, this is just coming up. If I'm not supposed to be in union with that person, what was the whole point of meeting them? To wake you up. To wake you up to what's, number one, happening in your life. Number two, what's happening in the world. Number three, to help you step into mission so that you can take your place in this, whatever is happening right now. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? I'm not going to use labels because, you know, I don't want YouTube after me, okay? I want to be able to get my messages out. But you all know what I'm talking about, okay? And I just want to throw out something here. Check out Event 201. Event 201. Okay? So yeah, I mean, right now, Hermit mode. Both counterparts in Hermit mode. This is exactly what I just said. So both counterparts are trying to figure their stuff out right now, okay? And I almost feel like they're not even focused on each other right now. They're really just focused on themselves, which is exactly what is needing to happen. But right now, I don't necessarily feel any communication coming forward. I do feel Divine Masculine wants to communicate. I do feel that very strongly. The silence sucks, right? But I don't feel that it's going to happen. I feel like it's more of a, well, I should have. I should do this. I really should reach out, but I don't know how they're going to react. I don't know, you know, if they're going to accept me, or if they're going to forgive me, or, you know, what would I say? You know, stuff like that kind of going through their mind. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from the counterparts. Yeah. I'm scared. I don't know what to do, but hey, I'm working on it. Whatever that means. But yeah. Okay. Alright, messages and advice from Source. Alright, let's see here. I don't need to say anything else. Okay. Yeah, some of you are just still overthinking some things. You just need to let it go. You just need to accept it. Like, you just need to accept things for what they are right now, okay? And stop overthinking it. Only then can you have true growth, because keeping yourself stuck in this mindset is going to keep you stuck. You're not going to grow at all, okay? And again, you know, so important to understand the difference between stubbornness and strength. Okay, understand the difference, guys. Yeah, and some of you just need to refocus your attention to yourself, and that's, I feel, happening anyway. Like, a lot of us are just turning our attention back to ourselves because we're like, you know what, I'm done thinking about this connection. This connection has done nothing but drain me, right? So I need to focus my attention back on myself again, all right? And some of you just need to regain your sovereignty. Like, some of you have been through the ringer. Some of you have given up so much for this connection, you don't even know who you are anymore. Okay? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. And those of you celebrating Independence Day in the States, have a wonderful holiday. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.